What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Tritontech. Let's try to get a couple things done today. Well, that's what I should be doing anyway. But what I mean is, I forgot that I have the sleep mod on here. So I should, instead of at the moment, we don't really need nighttime unless we're putting up a whole bunch of lights, which, that reminds me, turn off my light. So I should be trying to save or passing the night. So I need to build a bed. Hopefully we can also build an airtight room. So, but I also want to dig out this. Do I have bed unlocked? I do. Get all the beds. Even the beds from the Extras pack, which look pretty cool. But you get the insert bed from the simple bed, that's the vanilla now, and then the DLC ones from the decorative pack 1, 3, and 1 and 3. But Extra has some good stuff as well, bed-wise. How's my food? I got 1 banana there. Okay, we got 21 cup crisps, so we're doing decent on food currently, and I do know we need cup crisp overall for other food products. Oops. Like, let's see if we can find one. Well, I could have swore. Oh, we just need algae. So maybe at one point I'll just stop the kelp reproduction and go from there. I'm gonna take the seeds though. I want to put all of this in here, so it's all in one spot. Let's put that there. Okay. Now we have a couple seeds. Do we have any more seeds in here? That may be all though. Survival kit. Where is the refinery? You go. Alright. So, plan is up and over, and we want to dig right around here. So I want, do I have anything on me? Let's start with 10 interior plates. Actually, I may use this as a extra cargo container temporarily. And I'll put that here. And then scrap the piston. We're gonna be using lots and lots of pistons. Actually, before we do that, Okay, so we have learned drill. Where is the full thing? I'll just take the full block. My mind is not no, we don't. Because only see the drills and not the welder and the grinder. Because pretty sure those two are unlocked. Yeah, it's locked in a cockpit or remote control block. Let's do that. Let's build a small remote control block real quick. And then now we should be able to grab this guy, put that there. Alright, we're gonna start with one. I'm gonna go get that on the signal though. While that's building up. Like, I might just start with one. Well, I don't want to just have one drill. I want to have at least 3. So hopefully we can get there. I'm glad I tried to go around the mountain, not over the mountain, because that would have been bad. I do appreciate all the support that we got so far for who has watched the series thus far. Much appreciated. At the moment, I may try to keep talking the entire time. This is be like just raw, unedited stuff. Probably like how I typically do. Even in the last series, I was raw and unedited for the most part, except for the fact that I just stopped talking and just did like kind of like a time lapse there. Magnesium, another one of those, and some power kits. I just managed to want most of that scrap there. Alright, off we go back to base. Until the next one. Or maybe not. May just leave it and then we just... I don't know. It would be nice to get all the seeds now. Like as we're like slowly building out the area. Like maybe like this first room that I build. It's like I can almost build the medical components. We have almost everything we need. It would just be move everything over. I guess is another way of putting it. I don't know. But I do kind of want the bedroom. in the ground a little bit. That scared me for a second. Ember, where are you going? You go into the fire dock, but you may get triggered by the outposts. It's got so dark over here. I should switch these to concrete blocks once I get more. Alright, now I can turn my light back on and get back to work. Alright, oh man, I know what I'm out of. I'm out of stupid iron again, aren't I? If I would have known, I would have got some on my drive back. Okay, so what I might do is, like, I want to build a little bunker, a little sleeping bunker and all that stuff, but also what I should do is actually make a vehicle specifically for mining, so we can stop doing this hand mining. It's starting to get on my nerves. I know it's part of the early grind, but still. You can only take so much.
Inventory full.
Only so much can be taken, and then you must move on to the next cause. So, yeah, this is gonna be fun, right? How many times?
Inventory full.
This also requires me to pay attention and count versus just or just rely on you guys to tell me in the comments how many times I actually make an iron trip today, which would be pretty cool.
Inventory full.
Like, I am trying to come up with more ways to get just engagement and all that stuff, but it's hard. I have fun doing this, and I want, like, I enjoy getting feedback about a game that I enjoy playing. Alright.
Inventory full.
So this is barely gonna fill up. There, so we're all full.
Inventory full.
Okay, I can squeeze a little more out by throwing some in this connector. Yeah, not a lot.
Inventory full.
And we just get a new unidentified signal that's definitely in space. So it's gonna be a while before we get there. It's gonna be a while before we do a lot of stuff. But either... Actually, I don't want to... Okay. I think what I need to do... Start trying to set up the iron mine sooner rather than later. And then build a transport vehicle for it. I didn't bust anything that time. So that's a good thing. Let's grab the... Come on. Up, up, and away. I've been watching a lot of... Rewatching Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl lately. And also, like, kind of also restarted watching Smallville. Like, before all that. Mainly so I can have something to watch on, like, all my different, like, if I'm on my computer, I can watch one thing. If I'm out and about doing something else, I can watch it on my phone. So, that's kind of, like, what I've kind of been doing. Because I do have some of it purchased on my phone through Amazon and stuff like that. Let's not hit that button. Keep it an escape for everything. We're not playing any games that require too many escape actions. Like, I started playing Dune again recently. And talking in chat is very annoying because you gotta, like, double tap escape to get out of the chat. Okay, let's grab a wrap. And let's grab a cock. Do I want a cockpit? No, let's do a helm. It'll be quicker and easier. So, yeah, let's do that. And go back here, throw this to the bottom. Because I want to widen this area so I can put another drill on either side, and then I could probably break that down. Ooh. Yeah, it's gonna have to be kind of like that. But I need to figure out a way to lock it down. Alright, let's go here, block tools. Like, I need to come up with a way to, not bigger than I was expecting. Let's not fall down there. Words are hard. I didn't lock this up now. What am I trying to say? I need to come up with a way to like attach this to whatever. But what might happen when I break this down, hinge there, piston, it might be hinge and then drill first, so I can widen out down here, so when I go down, so when I add the piston, or yeah, when I add the piston, it'll work out a little bit better. Alright, so let's go here, go to 5, like so, and then 9, alright. Alright, let's go back, because I need to bring that up. Put you there. We're slowly getting all our stuff. Yeah, raise that up so I can stick the drill back on there. All right. Go back here. Boom. And I should be able to grab that. Go back here and take this and move that down to the bottom. Actually, let's grab all of that for now, because I do have a couple more areas that I can weld up concrete blocks. Give it a little bit more structural integrity. Alright, then go back here, grab this block, put that there. Alright, how much do I have left? Just 7. That will work. That will work. So we want that. We come here, we get our drill on, our conveyor tube. And everything else, put you there. You there, you there, and you there. Hold on. Have I unlocked any turrets yet? I do have interior turrets now. Okay. So what I should be doing as well is finding just a couple spots around, maybe like here, like one on either side of here, to help with meteor defense. Alright, how's our refineries doing? They're done. I will need more, but I really just need 14 more. I might have counted wrong. Oh, I didn't. Alright, so let's go here. Let's grab regular hinge. Toggle on off. Now let's turn. That works. Now let's go to hinge. Well, one thing I should have done the first time after that, let's give it some braking torque so it doesn't just plop to the ground. Because I want to make sure I get enough cleared so when I push one straight ahead, we're good to go. And then some of these extra levels I can use, like the little bit of extra depth so far, I'll use towards just making like it like look a little nicer. Have some of the conveyors going under, use some of the other like extra ones to like make it look nice, like on top. Alright, I want it to go all the way down before we till I can't go any further. And we have another. Hopefully I got most of like the humming to stop. That's like the little feedback noise that you was hearing in like in the last two episodes. Damn it. That still wasn't enough. I have discovered. Let's go get this and then I'll build a bed. That part of what I guess like the filter stuff that I was using wasn't working properly, and so I've added a new like noise gate to my microphone, so hopefully we don't hear any extra of the humming anymore, but hopefully it's a whole lot less. Like that would be like really nice. So yeah, here's the hoping. But after this, we built the drill, or build the drills. Like hopefully it's just enough to get me started on where we can actually have like the full bed and early stuff for like securing underground. It's like a big one. Where is it? Behind me. Nah, we've had this one before. Green seed. Yes. What is the inset light? I'll grab some of that stuff. I don't know. We're good to go. Don't need all that. We get a bunch of stuff. So now we're just missing. We're missing 2 default seeds. So now we need mushroom and fruit. And we need missing 1 modded seed, which is the potato seed. And then we're all set on seeds. Getting my coffee fix in while we're building is something that sometimes happens. Either it's coffee or I get my soda fix on at the same time. Whether it's Dr. Pepper, which is like my favorite, and then sometimes it's either like an orange soda or maybe a strawberry soda every now and then. But I prefer orange as my second choice. Alright, so let's throw the seed in here. And grateful that we got that. Alright, so I don't know. I understand why we have a solar flare light going on, but we do. Was that one always there, or was that a different one? Has to be the same one as always. Alright. Too far. Alright. Got that done. Let's put our wrong part, or wrong section. Yeah, let's throw these in here. And then now we will add our piston. And drills. Alright, so what I might just hand pull out the yeah, there's a thing in my way. There's a post in my way. That's fine, I can parkour over. Oh, don't. What I was afraid of, and I did it anyway. Alright. I still need to connect this up to here, which may be... I might be able to get rid of the helm now. Actually, I may hold on to it for a little bit longer. And, or just let it dig all the ice out and I just... I don't want to dump it fully. What should I do? What should I do with that? That's an excellent question. Like, I don't need it for now. This whole planet is made of ice. Not made of ice, but there's ice everywhere. So it's not hard to get more ice. So I may just let it go normally. Wait till I set 50%. Let it drill, and as it's drilling, I dump the ice as we're doing other stuff. And I forgot to build the bed. So I might go get some more iron real quick. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Get some more iron. And then reset my build planner, build the bed, and pass the night. Because like I said, we don't need dark right now. Dark is our nemesis, especially in early game. When sleep mode can avoid it, let's do it.
Inventory full.
How much food did that banana give me? Banana. It's still going.
Inventory full.
It filled me up. I wish there was like a like beyond 100%, like if possible.
Inventory full.
Kind of like if I turn off the... Do I not have that active? The buffs? I might need to exit the menu and check that out. Because the buffs should be on. Because we should be getting over 100% on health. And I don't know if energy goes up higher. Pretty sure both of those are full. Alright. Take this back. And I'll go check that little mistake out. After I dump all this off. So, yeah, dump this off, then check that out, and then continue building our little, at least the start of a bunker, and watch to mine the hole. Alright. Since there's nothing in there, I can go ahead and lock that in. And then we dump all this. Yeah, get the bunker started. And then see if we can get to actually like correcting our issue with the lack of iron. Alright, that's a bit weird that the survivor buffs are active, but they're not, I don't think they're working yet. We shall see. I did also make it a little bit harder. I turned on solar radiation because I thought that was on, but I didn't put it on. God damn it. Should be how many times do I fall in this hole today? But I did put on a little bit of light solar radiation, which it shouldn't really affect us on this planet, but it should affect us when we go into space. So alright, I'm going to turn those off so I can build a bed. Once I find it, that's couch. There's bed. Let's build a temporary bed right here. Let's get this. And then now work on that in the morning. Just a little piping situation. Alright. Maybe one player can't sleep. I can sleep! Alright, that's done. Or that's ground down. Okay, so now let's go. That. To that. Add that to the queue. Then I gotta figure out a new way to jump over there. Alright, let's get these motors and these up there. That, and then some extra of those. Let's turn off my stupid light because I don't need it. Are y'all done with small stuff tips? No. Now you are. Give me my motors and my plates. Huh. Ember. Going to fighter dock. No, 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 no. Why you gotta come over me? Why? And that's coming right in between me. Why does the game hate me so? Why? Let's go 4. Like this, and then I can get over. In one piece. Okay. So, at the moment, I want a little bit of defense. Actually, I need more stuff. That is getting super close. That is super close. I'm gonna turn off my antenna. And hope for the best. Hence why I'm trying to build into the mountain. I'm gonna go down here slightly. And hide like a little. And just hide. I think as long as it doesn't get in 1.5, I should be good. I think it's still gonna be slightly too high. To register me, I hope. Because I think that's how the assert is 1.5. And we're going back up. And that unknown signal is literally in between where that's going like I do also know that it kind of also registered movement a little, so that's why I'm not really trying to move too much while it was in front of me. And I'm pretty sure that does have some long range cannons on it. And I'm glad it didn't activate, like, pick me up. Yeah, we're definitely out of iron. Again. Let's do these two first. Okay. I busted a light. Alright. That's fixed out. Not the first time I busted a light. And it probably won't be the last. Alright. We're getting so close to actively getting drills. Okay, the Corvette is there. Look, considering how close it is compared to I think we still might be slightly out of range. Hopefully. That is a little close for comfort, though. Alright. I'm not sticking around. That thing's moving. Again. Alright. To the iron mine. Not the nickel, the iron. Little sad that didn't get any food out of there, but can't get food every time. So we're close to where we're digging a little ditch, and then I can start going up and down a little once I fully extend. And I probably won't put another extension on, to be honest. Not right away anyway. Probably due to lack of resources currently. So
Inventory full.
we dig out a little, and if there's any, especially if I do go straight to stone, that would be great.
Inventory full.
If not, it'll be on its next iteration. Hopefully I can at some point hit the stone layer, whether it's on the Because what I'm probably going to do is go straight on to where it is now, and then start angling down a little from there with multiple passes, and hopefully we can get into the stone layer a little bit so we can get more concrete
Inventory full.
and a little bit more like unfiltered iron, or not unfiltered, like the, did I do both of these? No, because my inventory should almost have been empty. And then
Inventory full.
yeah, do both of those, and then hopefully by the time we get the little bunker down there, have a little safe bed, have the respawn pod or survival kit down there, and access to storage and all that, we can start actually trying to come back over here, because hopefully I can build most of that out of concrete down there, at least the floor anyway. Come back and start trying to probably use not the basic static drill, but maybe just the static drill, which is like the medium version, not the advanced one that can take a speed module. I'm gonna stop there because I wonder if it was too heavy last time and I busted the I'll throw that in there too. And that's how I busted the light, which is possible. Actually, I'm gonna start grabbing more than what it is, so maybe I can make one less trip, or on the last trip I can just park the truck. Like, the only reason I'm not doing the middlemost deposit with all this is I don't want any of the stone going into the survival kit. That is my reasoning. And I do need to get that piped up at some point, but maybe for this one, for this truck, it doesn't need to be piped up because it's not doing anything besides, like, I'm not actively going out and like scrap yarding, so or it has piped cargo, so it doesn't really need anything else at the moment. Piped cargo would be nice, so then I don't have to do this. I can just pull everything at once on its own. Alright. So we should be good now. Well, yeah, it does look like it. We got the last of our materials for our drills. Alright, take these, turn this on. Or what is that coming our way? Satisfied Spy. That's an interesting name. Alright, so now I want to find my piston. And then let it go forward. And then I'll probably be still in the ice and moving it over. Or tossing it for now. Like, I could probably go a little bit faster, but let's do that. 0.005. Like, I don't want it to go super fast because I don't want to break anything. So, that's going. We got power. We got a lot of algae. Let's take 15. Alright. So we got that. I want to... Yeah, how many blocks down is this? Yeah, if I can turn like all of that into like a nice little bunker situation down there, that would be awesome. Have to get up there, I have to go this way. And then there we go. Alright. So for this guy here, I do want more power. But I may hold off for now. We got plenty of food for a moment. So it's not like I need to do anything else yet on that front. It's mainly trying to have a space. I may go a little bit faster. Because that is like way too slow right now. 0.1. I think it's fine, hopefully. I should check the damage. Alright, we should be good. Hopefully. I'll check it again in a little bit. But I do want to extend this out a little. But I also want to start working towards let's go to 3. Let's grab all the basic stuff we need for a mining outpost. We need a battery. We need power. We need a connector. We need junctions. We need storage. And that's roughly it. Everything else would be completely cosmetic. But if we can get the basics of it started and this. Because I don't want to use the basic. Because it's not going to give us a... Like, that one, we're not ready for it yet. So we just use the static. I think it's going to be slightly better than using... the yes, we're slightly better than using the basic. Alright, I'm gonna throw this ice into this hole over here. Bye bye.
Meteor storm inbound.
Like, that may not have been a great decision, but... Actually, I can throw it down here. No, I'm not. Because that's gonna be in the way. Alright. Meteor storm! Ah! Right on top of us. That was super close to my stuff. I'll just drop it off here. Like I know I can grind it down a little, but like delete it that way. It's like, at the moment, do I want to waste my time building a like a sorter and a like yeah, I don't know if I want to waste my time building a sorter and whatchamacallit to try to get more stuff, or not more stuff, to dump out this ice, because I don't want to lose all the ice. I just don't need all of this right now. And I'm pretty sure, actually that one did not fill. I am shocked. So we're getting somewhere. And I should have hit... Yep, I've hit stone. Sweet! So the next time I do dig a little, like I use this again, we should have plenty of stone. Like I'm probably just gonna leave it at its extended reach for a little bit while I try to get everything else up and running. Are you still going up? You're still going up. It's still going up. Shrink. When does it shrink to like the smaller size? There we go. That took way too long. I don't have time to do all that. I barely have time to do what I'm doing now. But at least we're actually getting a little bit more. We're getting a consistent, like, residue, like, inkling of you know, stone right now, which is great. I just want to let it keep building up. Alright, I'm going to stop there for the moment because I'm getting bored of that. Go check out whatever this is has to offer us. And then I'll probably retract the drill for now. And I may start over with the drill eventually to either dig right or left, up or down, probably both. Not sure. So it's like some progress every episode is what's needed. It's kind of like, but like at the moment, it just seems like it's forever. It just takes so long because I've limited my progress so bad to the fact that it just seems like it's taking me forever. Like, for as long as probably, this episode's probably gonna be 2 hours again. So it's like, I spent 6 hours just to get to the point where I have a little bit of extra stone and build a little bunker to respawn in under some ice. Granted, that respawn bunker may move again eventually slightly further under the ice and under this initial level of concrete that we are about to build. Oh, we got a potato seed. That is lovely. So now we just need mushroom and fruit and we're good for food. Oh, was that a seed or was that... No, it was just a potato. I can turn it into a seed. So nice. We almost have everything related. Like out here wouldn't be a bad spot either, just to put the mine, but we have the one area where we dig, so that's where I plan on putting the iron. And then, like, as we need the other resources, we'll try to put a static drill there for those particular items. But it's like, to actually get there, I need to put down a cargo container. I need to have it piped to where I'm trying to have the drill. So when I place the drill over that location, or I may place the drill and try to access it somehow to see if it indicates that I need to start with what I just said initially. I need to start with the cargo container in the area where I'm trying to put the static drill. And then from there, pipe up to where I want to place the drill, and then go back to the cargo container to check or add a control panel. That will work too. Because I need to check before welding up the entire thing, because the entire thing's it's not gonna like us. It's not gonna like us one bit. But that there, go here, here, and I can get rid of the other mod. That's not needed anymore. Because the coffee mod also adds potato stuff. I think it adds the same potato stuff. Okay. So that's something I'll do eventually. I could probably get rid of these at some point, because I'm pretty sure I turned them clean up. Feels like we got a storm. Like a dust storm brewing or something. That's what it feels like anyway. But this is going to be nice though, to actually get started on building a little. Yeah, we definitely have some type of storm going on. Almost done with all this, and then whatever's left I'll just send over to the other side. Send to the other cargo container for all the extra ice needs we need for now. What's in here? What's in the terminal? 11K? Oh, yeah, that's plenty. And then whatever still left in there after my pocket full. Like, sometimes I wish you could kind of spam the food a little, to eat a couple and It just should have typed it. Turn those off. So that you don't have to sit there and wait the entire time. But I do understand, like, okay, so I'm not spamming and wasting anything. I'm not wasting food. There, you go there. And we got 12k of ice. For now. Until we need more. Actually, I did need that. All right. Alright, we can turn on our light for now. Alright, let's get the hinge part. Alright. Pretty sure some of that stuff went in there. Of course it did. How much iron do we have still? We have decent. Let's take that. Let's go to 7. But let's not get stuck. Alright, so let's come back this way. I just want to do this real quick so I can let's go back to 7. And then tickle that there. And like so. But now here, I'm gonna change it slightly. That's there. So now let's grab the 2x1 base. Actually, I'll use that for now, but I'm gonna switch it. 2 stairs actually. So I need some, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of that, a little bit of everything. I forgot these steel plates. And some of that. Come on. Alright, so we got that there. Yes, I'm definitely going to go deeper at some point. Which might be sooner rather than later. But at least when I have like a very small, yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. Damn it. Alright, let's grab, where are the stairs? Let's go back to 7. All right. Like this is just the start of it. So from here, I gotta dig out 3 blocks. Probably 4 blocks. So that I can get the bunker area how I want it to. Let's go to 7. Yeah, the cargo container is gonna have to go here. So that I can go 5. And then I need 3 blocks from there. A lot of extra stuff than what I thought I was going to end up doing today. But it's like at least we're now, I don't have to worry about the stone or the ice as much. Alright, so let's go here. And then let's go here. Let's go straight west. And then that should give me all the area I need, hopefully. So let's go back here. Let's go to... almost there. If I got a 9. Yeah, I'm almost there. Pretty sure it's this side. Like, I don't want to use up or lose everything I'm trying to build with. Alright. Like, I think I know what it is now. I'm gonna build up this hinge and try to lower it. And then maybe that would give me the angle and stuff that I'm missing. Alright, let's go here. Throw you down there. So motors and metal grids. That is what I'm missing. I thought we just got over a storm. Yeah, I'm gonna need more stuff at some point. Alright, let's go. Here, 8. Let's go 9. Still not. Shoot. Eight. 9. Alright. I'm burning the last of my coffee because I've been distracted. Been distracted by building all this time. I forgot I had a little bit of coffee left in the coffee pot and it's starting to smell a little like it's burning. I don't know where I actually got that from, but I've been using it a lot lately. Burning! Like something has triggered that before. I just don't know what it actually was. Let's go. Alright, now let's try this again. That will go. Actually, I should be putting it on this. Let me get out the way so it doesn't hit me on the head. Alright. Alright, let's go to production. Let's make like a couple hundred motors. Because don't you need... No, you don't need that for that. Thought you did. No, just for the silicone tire. And then some more of these. Let's do that first. Bring it down. Alright, that should be enough to turn on. And I put that on sideways. Let that sit there for a little bit. Get some extra stone and whatnot for now. Alright, so we got that. And oh, got a decent amount of stone there. It's almost like I planned it. Kind of, but not truly. Probably as soon as it almost runs out, or when it slows down, maybe I'll try to add the... Oh, it's already there. Alright, let's go back here. Let's find this again. Okay. Put that there. Like so. Alright. Yeah, our stone supply is getting low again. Alright, so now let's go in here, turn off that drill. I'm gonna raise this back up slightly.
Energy low.
It's over near the crash ship. We'll go there in a second. But that's probably gonna be one of the last ones I do for today. Okay, so let's grab a piston for sure. And then bridge rails again. And then I look here, all that's there. Alright, how's the refinery looking? It's okay. Yeah, let's go to morning so we're not driving in the dark. Driving in dark is not fun. I think what I might do, probably towards the end of the stream, I want to double check like the I'm just gonna do a respawn just to see like during the next recording cycle if we actually start getting like the benefits from the survival buffs, because I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't understand why I'm not. Like, I don't have creative mode on or anything like that. So it's like I should be getting all these extra buffs that I'm currently not. So it's a little frustrating. And I'm glad I remembered about the sleep mod, because driving in the dark is terrifying. And I'm glad I paid attention to the fact that the way that unknown signal went down. But this is the last one I'm going to get for today, because I really need to stop being distracted by going after stuff. But hopefully building up part of the little bunker that I'm trying will be enough to I'm probably going to try to build a little 2x3 to sit in, have a bed, what else? Probably put the husk of a survival kit in there for now, until I can actually make some more medical components, or make any medical components, because at the moment I cannot, because I don't have the other survival or the assembler yet, and I haven't like I forgot I could do that. One seed left. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. For scrapping, or not really scrapping, for finding seeds. Like, we're getting our gravel supply kind of not fully situated, but somewhat getting there. I may add the terrain. I don't know if I already have the terrain gun added, but I might add it. So instead of using like voxel hands, just like try to place like stone right underneath where I kind of want like a stone mine, I can use the terrain tool instead to do the same thing. It's more of just using a different tool to do the same job. That's kind of what I'm thinking at the moment for that. What else? I kind of want to, like, yeah, we're going to be building up a little wall very shortly. After we build a piston, 3 more drills, I push ahead and I start digging down at point 1 because it can handle it quite easily. And it could probably go a little bit faster, but I would actually go slower if I put a rotor on there, but I don't really want a rotor at the moment to like to spin it in a circle. Granted, I could get us slightly more resources, but I don't want to just yet. So that's part of my reasoning. Look at all that ice over there. Look at all that ice. Alright. I don't want that one. 6 is 32 and stick it up there. And then I'll worry about some of this extra. Iron and such later. Alright, let's get through that. So nice to only have one more seed to go. Alright, so back down here. We want 8. And then we want 9. Like I probably could have went a little bit longer when I did that first like pass with the drill. Would actually help if I turn these to look nicer. Alright, go back here. Alright, that part's done. Get rid of this guy. Don't need it. I'm actually going to throw it in here. Alright, now let's start collecting our stuff and getting this stuff built. Alright, we're doing a little bit better. Alright. And we're out of stuff again. Great. Alright. Back in a minute with a load of iron. Again. It's something I should have thought of before I came back. Again. The story of my life in this game. Constantly forgetting everything we need to do. So that will be like the one and only goal, not the only goal, probably the main thing that I hopefully will be laser focused on next time, will be building up, making an iron mine. I don't want to keep the iron. I don't want to get rid of it. What's wrong with you?
Inventory full.
So yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping to do next time, since like we're almost out of time for today. So it's like, let's just finish what we started. Get a little bunker kind of underway. Hopefully we can
Inventory full. Inventory full.
like the plan is to like have it sealed, or just look like it's sealed. It's probably the more accurate description of what I'm gonna do. And what I mean is just have a front facing, like a wall that kind of partially starts separating,
Inventory full.
but without like a little bunker head in the front. That'll probably be like later. Like once we get a little bit more established,
Inventory full.
we have we have everything we need to, where we're not constantly hurting for resources every 5 seconds. Like we have a decent like iron production. We have a decent like nickel, cobalt, aluminum, copper, magnesium, like even the silver and gold. Like the initial main stuff we need. But then we gotta start working on the better resource stuff that we need to enhance everything to get the slightly better to get everything that's a little bit more decent, stuff that's a little bit more powerful than what we currently have, is what I'm hoping that we can get to probably within the next, like, it won't be like, if we got to anything like a part of the better resource mod, like any of the good stuff, like the good batteries or the like gas or whatever, it probably would be the gas for the better power before we get to the batteries. But I don't want to rush towards that. But there's also I heard that. Okay, so it's an unidentified signal. That's fine. I wasn't gonna go after it anyway, but still. Like, everything that, like here, like I probably build like a little bit more here. Like build up like a little bunker area here, but then like here-ish is another part of the bunker area that would be helpful for, like, that's where like the rovers and drones that I would be flying would be, and then kind of like where the truck is, and have some other areas for like any of the drones that will try to use for making it feel a little bit more alive. Would be going the ones that would use like that new driving mod that I haven't tried out yet. Let's grab a couple more of those. I think that's all there's still I want. I didn't fully wall that up. Or this one. And that's just missing components. Oop, 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 oop. Alright, let's add a little bit extra stone over here. And then I'll start piping, like temporarily piping everything over. And then I'll let this thing rip. Like, yeah, probably around here. That's probably where like the wall and everything would be. Alright. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab that, the rest of that. And I hate you. Put that there. Let's go that. Let's grab I don't want the double-sided door. Let's just grab the normal door for now. So let's grab this. How close are we gonna get to being hit this time? Oh, not too bad. Just do that. Grab some more of those. Alright. In the beginning, we do what we do best. When you need something, you put it in production, then you pull, so that you always have it in production until you actually have a whatchamacallit up. An inventory manager. And there we go. Alright, let's go piston. Point 1. Alright. So while that's doing its thing, actually, do I still have? Okay, I do. Sweet. Build this up. Put P back here. Like, I want part of this to be steel, and then the other part can be concrete. Like that's that. Back here, and then we'll go back to 7. All right. And then this way, I can kind of put the oh, we're full. I can put the whatchamacallit, the like the metal plating on top to kind of like they think that's what we're made of, like super, like weak stuff, and then
Energy low.
they get surprised because we got dense concrete. In between it. Come on. Oh, almost at it. Do I have any more? New. Alright. That's a good start. That's a good start. Not what I wanted, but it's not bad. It's not bad. The reason why I say it's not bad is because of the fact that at first I was just planning on making a little room, and now we kind of have almost a full start of a bunker, which I think is a little bit better. Because initially I was just gonna make a little cube to put everything in. Now, like anything extra, I can hand drill it out after the refineries get caught up. Actually, I might turn on the survival kit and let that run as well, because there's a lot of stuff being held up at the moment, and we're running out of space. So any extra at the moment would be nice. Okay, nothing new there. I will grab that though. Any extra cobalt that I don't have to mine is very, very welcomed. So yeah, we get back. Yeah, I think that would do it for today, guys. Actually, I just looked at how much time it's been on the recording, and it's like we haven't done a lot, but we've made progress. It's like at the moment I've made progress to the point where I almost have all the stone I need to make any of the extra asphalt and stuff like that. I can add an extra assembler to help out and put it on cooperative mode, or put in a full-blown regular assembler, like on top of, or like beside one of these, or a big refinery. Either or. I think assembler first, maybe, because anything extra that at the moment is more beneficial with the speed of getting caught up, which we kind of did. Alright, so it's doing all that. Are you empty now? No, you're not empty yet. So let's go here, let's go to survival, let's go to screw. Let's do that. So let that take care of, free up some of the scrap, and then it can also start processing the stone to help speed up the process a bit. But I think this will turn out to be a nice little start to a little bunker area. And then, guys, again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I see you next time.